Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are diving into the topic Docker Hub, the central repository for Docker images. Whether you are a beginner or someone who has used a Docker before, this video will give you a full breakdown of what Docker Hub is, how it works, and how to use it like a professional. Okay, let's get started. First topic is what is Docker Hub? Docker Hub is a cloud-based repository where Docker users can store, share, and manage container images. Think of it like a GitHub, where in GitHub you store the code. Similarly, when you create an image, you create a Docker image, you store into the Docker Hub. You can push your own custom images, pull official images also like Nginx, MySQL, Ubuntu, or collaborate with your team. You can create a public or private repositories depends on your requirement. So here comes the next topic. What is the difference between public and private repositories? So in a Docker Hub, you can create either public or private repositories. Public repositories are like when you push an image, anyone can see or pull your image. But when you create a private repository, it's you and your team, whoever you have given access, they can only pull and push the images into that private repository. So in the Docker Hub, you can easily sign up and create an account, but there is a limitation of private and public repositories. When I will show you, the free accounts come with one private repo and you can create as many as a public repo. They also have other upgrade plans also, which increases the limit of private repositories. So next topic is how Docker Hub works. So when you type a Docker pull Ubuntu or Nginx image, what it will does is it will check into your local repository in your local cache. If it finds it, then it use it. If it does not find, it will go to the Docker Hub central repository and it downloads from there. So that is the beauty of the Docker and the Docker Hub. Once it is downloaded once, then it keep on using the same images from your local cache. So that way it is a fast and efficient way of building your custom Docker image. So let's go ahead and fire the command docker pull. So I am going to pull the Nginx image from the internet. It is saying that we are using the default tag latest. So it is now pulling, downloading all the layers of the Nginx image into my local. You can see it has downloaded. When I fire the command docker images, now you can see Nginx image has been downloaded. Now I can use this Nginx image as a base and I can build my custom image on top of this. Okay, so that's how the Docker image pull works. So next is how to create a Docker Hub account. For creating a Docker Hub account, first you have to go to the browser, browse it hub.docker.com. Okay, here when you log in, it will tell you what is the account. Okay, it will give you the repository and the UI will look like this. You click on the create a repository. Once you click on create repository, you can give the repository name as I can give like docker hello world. Okay, you can see here public appears in Docker Hub search result. Private is only visible to you. When you click on private, you can give any description also. Generally, I copy paste the same thing. If you click on create private repo, the private repo will get created. And as I told you before, with free account, you get a one private repo. So it has created a private repo known as docker hello world. Okay, now if I have to create a new image from my local and wanted to push it to the Docker Hub, that I can do it using this command. It gives the command also push a new tag to this repository. That I will show you in the command line how to build an image and how to push it to this repo which I have created just now in Docker Hub account. There are many options are present with this repository. You can see tags. Okay, when you push, all the tags will be visible here. Image management, this is again it is saying the beta, but all the when you push the image you will be able to do all the action, delete and all. Okay, next go to the settings will tell you the lot of options. Okay, in settings you can enable the image security insights. Right now none is there. You can enable the Docker Scout image analysis. It will do the analysis of your image and find out any security vulnerability is there in your image or not. Okay, all tags are mutable, that is by default. Okay, other one is you can archive the repository, you can delete the repository. These options are present in the settings. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's create a sample image and then create a tag and we will try to push the image into the Docker Hub. Okay, as you might have seen in my previous videos, I have created a sample image also and created a container. Here you can see all the commands. Even I have a sample docker file which will create an image out of Python, and it will create a container. Right now I already have a key image created. For getting the list of image created, you can just fire the docker images. It will tell you the list of images. Now this image was built into my last video. You can go through this video on how to create an image. Command for creating an image is just a build command. Now let's go ahead and push this image into our newly created private repository. First you have to tag the image with the private repository. For that, let's list the images, docker images. Now next command is docker tag. You have to give the name of the image which you have built, so that is hello world app in my case, colon tag is the latest. Okay, so let's give the latest. Okay, give a space, then you have to push into the private repository. For that you have to copy this name, okay, and paste it here. Now you have pasted it, just replace the tag name with whatever tag name you want to push. You can give the latest. Okay, I have given the latest. Now you fire the docker images command again. It will list now third image. Okay, you can see Vijay Goel docker hello world latest, but if you see, this image id and this image id is same, even the size is same. It is just creating a new tag for the existing image. Now you have to push the image. Docker push command is again same, docker push. You have to copy everything from here and paste it. Again you have to remove the tag name. Tag name is actual name is latest. Okay, now okay, I have given docker push again and again. So now it is saying the push refers to the repository this, and now it is trying to push my image to the my private repository. It is pushing all the layers one by one, and once everything is pushed, it will show something like this. Now you can see docker images has been pushed. Let's go and verify on the UI. Okay, let's refresh this page, and here we have my image has come onto the UI. Okay, you can see the latest tag is there. When you click on the tags, everything is here. Now if you want to pull that same image, you have to do a docker pull. You just paste it, docker pull. Since all this image is already present in my local, okay, image is already, it is saying, you can see image is already up to date. Okay, docker hello world latest. Let's try to pull the image. Okay, for that let me delete the image from my local. Okay, images docker rmi remove delete the image from my local. Just give the image name and click on delete, untagged. Now if you fire the docker images again, it's not there. Okay, now let's pull the docker image. Now you can see downloaded newer image for this docker images. You can see the new image has been downloaded. The complete flow, like creating, tagging, pushing and pulling it back, that's how we maintain the docker hub repository. I can show you another example, like how to pull the generic image, like docker pull anything, MySQL. You see MySQL, it is pulling the latest image from library MySQL. So all these are the authenticated and the verified image from the Docker Hub account itself. These official images are generally maintained by the Docker and the trusted sources only. Community images are made by the individual users, but when you are downloading the community images, make sure that you always be cautioned, like you always check number of downloads, when was the last image was last updated. If there is any Docker file available, make sure that you check that, and if possible, check the vulnerability scan reports for the community images which is available over the Docker Hub account. Like I will show you how to check, see all these number of downloads and all. Like I'll search with the MySQL image. Okay, type MySQL. You see Docker official images, VMware, Circle CI. Okay, you see check mark. You see Circle CI has released. All these are the official images. Google MySQL, Ubuntu MySQL. When you click on this Docker official images, okay, Docker official images, number of downloads is 1 billion plus downloads, and it has a star rating of 10,000 plus. Okay, and you can see all the tags for this MySQL official image. which one to download. You can select the particular image to download, and you can according to download. Here you can see all the vulnerabilities report for all the images. 4.1 is critical, 37 high security on those. You can read all those things information, and according to that you always select, because there are so many hacked image, and the images are having bugs. So be careful when you download. Make sure that you are downloading from Docker official images, or the authorized community, or which is having the maximum number of downloads and scan reports and all. Let's go with the next topic is alternatives to Docker Hub. You don't have to use the Docker Hub always. There are so many alternatives. Like one is GitHub container registry, that is very suitable with the GitHub repo. Another one is Amazon ECR, which is provided by the AWS. Next one is Google Artifact Registry, which is provided by the GCP. And the one which is freely available over the market is JFrog Artifactory, self-hosted or the cloud managed. You can use both. So all these are the alternatives of Docker Hub. But it's always, if you are practicing for the DevOps or development thing, you can always go with the Docker Hub account. You don't have to put effort into going to these alternatives. Docker Hub is all, everything is already preset, and you just have to create account, create repository, and get going. That's it. Actually, Docker Hub is a powerful tool. You already know that with great power comes a great responsibility. So with that, I will conclude this video. And if this video has helped you, give it a like, subscribe, and hit that bell button.